When news began circulating that Lee Min-ho had broken down in tears while speaking about his long-awaited return to the screen, fans across the world froze in disbelief. For many, he has always been the untouchable prince of K-drama, calm, charismatic, and impossibly composed. Seeing him emotional, vulnerable, and openly promising that his comeback would shake K-drama production felt like witnessing a historic turning point. Dear K-Star Trend family, wherever you are watching from, I send you warm greetings and heartfelt appreciation. Moments like this remind us why we fell in love with Korean entertainment in the first place. Not just for the glamour, not just for the visuals, but for the human stories behind the spotlight. And today, we are talking about a story that feels deeply personal, powerful, and unforgettable. It happened during what was meant to be a simple fan gathering. The atmosphere was warm, filled with light sticks glowing softly in the dark hall. Fans had waited for hours, some even traveling across countries, just to catch a glimpse of the actor who once defined an era of romance dramas. When Lee Min-ho stepped onto the stage, the applause was thunderous. But those who were watching closely sensed something different about him that evening. His smile carried gratitude, but also weight. He began by thanking fans for their patience. He spoke slowly, carefully choosing his words. And then his voice trembled. The room grew silent. Cameras zoomed in. His eyes glistened before tears finally fell. For someone known for his powerful screen presence and royal aura, this raw display of emotion felt intimate, almost sacred. "I know you've waited," he reportedly said, "and I promise you, my comeback will shake K-drama production." The statement alone was bold, but paired with tears, it sent shockwaves across the fandom. Social media exploded within minutes. Clips went viral. Hashtags trended globally. Fans debated what he meant. Was it a new genre? A revolutionary storyline? A massive production scale? For over a decade, Lee Min-ho has carried the title of global Hallyu icon. From his breakthrough performance in Boys Over Flowers to fantasy epics like The King, Eternal Monarch, he has consistently chosen projects that blend romance with grandeur. Each time he appears, ratings rise. International audiences tune in. Streaming platforms celebrate record numbers. But with success comes pressure. Immense pressure. Over the past few years, the K-drama industry has evolved rapidly. Production budgets have skyrocketed. Storytelling has grown darker, more experimental, more global. Competition has intensified, with fresh actors emerging and new genres dominating screens. For a star who debuted in the late 2000s, returning to a transformed landscape is not simple. It demands reinvention. And perhaps that is what made his tears so powerful. They weren't tears of weakness. They were tears of determination, of someone who understands the weight of expectations and refuses to disappoint. Fans who have followed his journey know that this isn't the first time he has faced challenges. After a serious car accident early in his career, many doubted whether he would fully recover. Yet he came back stronger. After completing his mandatory military service, questions surrounded whether he could reclaim his throne in an industry that never stops moving. Yet he returned with high-profile projects and international endorsements. So when he says his comeback will shake production, people listen. Insiders whisper that his upcoming project involves a scale rarely seen in Korean television: cinematic storytelling, global collaboration, and cutting-edge filming technology. Some speculate it could rival high-budget streaming originals. Others believe it may introduce a new storytelling structure that blends traditional K-drama romance with intense action and psychological depth. What makes this moment even more emotional is the bond between Lee Min-ho and his fans. Over the years, he has maintained consistent communication through fan meetings, social media updates, and heartfelt letters. He has often described fans as his pillar. During difficult periods, their support carried him. And now, seeing him promise something groundbreaking feels like a gift he wants to give back. International fans, especially across Southeast Asia, Latin America, and Africa, have played a massive role in sustaining his global popularity. Streaming platforms helped spread his work far beyond South Korea. In countries where Korean culture once felt distant, his dramas became gateways. For many viewers, he was their first introduction to K-drama romance. That kind of legacy is not easily replaced, but legacy alone cannot sustain relevance. reinvention is essential, and judging by his emotional vow, reinvention is exactly what he intends. The phrase "shake K-drama production" is not casual. It suggests disruption, innovation, transformation. It hints at something ambitious enough to challenge industry norms. Perhaps we are about to see new filming techniques. Perhaps storytelling boundaries will expand. Perhaps character complexity will reach a new level. Some entertainment analysts believe that established stars returning with bold projects could mark the beginning of a new era, one where seasoned actors collaborate with younger directors and global platforms to redefine what Korean television can achieve. If Lee Min-ho positions himself at the forefront of that shift, it would not only revive his career momentum but also influence the direction of future productions. But beyond strategy and market analysis lies something more human: those tears. Fans describe the moment as heartbreaking and beautiful at the same time. In a world where celebrities often maintain flawless images, vulnerability feels revolutionary. His emotional breakdown reminded viewers that behind the luxury brands, the red carpets, and the flawless close-ups is a man who worries, who hopes, who fears letting people down. And perhaps that authenticity is what will truly shake the industry. Modern audiences crave sincerity. They connect with real emotion. If his comeback project channels that raw depth, if it allows him to portray a character layered with struggle and strength, it could resonate far beyond typical romantic fantasy. Imagine a role that strips away the perfect prince image and reveals complexity. Imagine a story that challenges societal norms or explores moral ambiguity. Imagine a production that merges cinematic spectacle with intimate storytelling. That combination could indeed shift expectations for mainstream dramas. The industry is watching, rival actors are watching, production houses are watching, and most importantly, fans are watching with anticipation that borders on electric. For years, Lee Min-ho has been synonymous with grandeur, tailored suits, windswept hair, dramatic confessions under falling snow. But perhaps his next chapter will be different. Perhaps it will be grittier, deeper, more daring. There is also the question of timing. The global entertainment market is increasingly interconnected. Korean dramas compete on international charts. Awards recognition is expanding. If his project aligns with this global wave, its impact could extend beyond ratings into cultural influence. And let's not ignore the symbolic power of his statement. When a top-tier actor publicly commits to shaking production standards, it raises the bar for everyone. It signals ambition. It challenges complacency. It encourages creative risks. As clips of his tearful promise continue to circulate, one thing becomes clear. This is not just another comeback announcement. It feels like a declaration, a mission statement. Fans have begun revisiting his past works, analyzing scenes, speculating about evolution. They compare his youthful charm in Boys Over Flowers to his regal aura in The King, Eternal Monarch. They debate which performance showcased his strongest acting depth, and now they wonder what new dimension he will reveal. Some say this comeback could redefine his career from romantic icon to mature powerhouse actor. Others believe it will cement him as an industry leader capable of shaping trends rather than following them. Whatever the outcome, one fact is undeniable. The anticipation itself is already shaking the conversation around K-drama production. As we watch this story unfold, let us remember why we care so deeply. It's not only about celebrity news. It's about growth, resilience, and the courage to promise something extraordinary in front of millions. It's about an artist standing vulnerable before his supporters and saying, "Trust me." And to our amazing K-Star Trend viewers, thank you for always being here with us, for sharing your passion, and for diving deep into these emotional journeys together. If you felt moved by this story, if you're excited to witness this groundbreaking comeback, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next big K-Star moment. Your support keeps this community alive and thriving. As the cameras fade and the stage lights dim, one image remains unforgettable. Lee Min-ho wiping away tears, standing tall, and promising a storm. The K-drama world is holding its breath, and when he returns, it might just feel like an earthquake.